Hey guys, Chris here. Tonight I'm in the Sierra Nevadas. I found this really cool mountain meadow. It's just beautiful, and I'm going to be hiking across this meadow, getting across this creek, and there's a small ridge I'm going to get up on. I'm going to spend the night up there. That's next. So first thing I got to do is get across this creek behind me here and get into the next meadow. Also tonight I'm going to be making tacos for dinner. Climbed this ridge, got to this saddle here, and looking down into the other side, down here, I can see this hidden valley. But good country for wildlife to hang out in there, and looks really quiet. Not too many people probably come back here, I would guess. All right, I think I found a spot to set up camp. It's pretty nice up here. It's really quiet. I'm not too far from the highway, maybe a mile or so. But this is all national forest and wilderness off of this small road that goes through here in the northern Sierras. I'm just south of Lake Tahoe in near the Hope Valley, but kind of an obscure location. So, all right, time to get the tent set up. So this looks like the most level spot right here. It's covered in these huge pine cones. So I got some work to do before I can set my tent up. There we go. That works pretty good. Okay, tonight I got my REI Quarter Dome 1, and that is 2 pounds 7 ounces. It was nice and lightweight carrying in, and it's all I need for tonight. And I did have to bring my Bear canister. This one's called the Backpacker's Cache, and I really like that. I don't have to hang things up in trees and climb up and throw ropes and stuff like that. But this works pretty good. So I got all my food and cooking supplies right inside here. So. Does have a unique design on it. The whole pole system is all shot corded together. So what I've been discovering is that with my Atmos 65, the sleeping bag compartment holds a lot more than just my sleeping bag. So this has been kind of fun. Got my down jacket here, a little kind of a puffy jacket, and first aid kit, towel in case I do some swimming, or this nice to have a towel, and my sleep pad, the Sleep and Go, or the Sleep and Go, my pillow, my little Osprey mini backpack, and the sleeping bag. So this has been really cool. Plus I still have the rain cover inside there as well. So yeah, it's just been packing more and more in there. It's been kind of nice. I really like that. Really, literally about 15 breaths on that. That gets the job done. And then I got the Teton Sports. It's a lighter bag. It is a 20-degree bag, so it's good for about 30, 35, I would think. So I'm not sure how cold it's going to get tonight. It's already probably 70, maybe high 60s. I'm going to guess 45. And of course the Trekology pillow, $15.99 on Amazon still. Last I checked anyways. And this has a really nice valve. It's got this push button. You can just release some of it or just deflate the whole thing, but that works great. Okay, because I am in bear country, I am going to take my cook setup and go up this little ridge up here and catch the remaining sunset and do some cooking up there. Get far enough away from my camp here, and that is going to help me out. All right, we are starting with the canister stand, and I am going with the Jetboil Stash stove. Just really wanted to do some more testing with it. But one subscriber said this works pretty good, hasn't had any issues with it. I just didn't like the idea that it was plastic. Well, this will be a good test. I am on a ridge here, and there is a breeze. You can see where I'm at. Some really nice peaks off this way. Really nice ones. I like that. And I have some organic beef here, and we're going to put that on first. Got enough to make 3 really good tacos, so. Some street tacos and some Taco Bell mild taco seasoning. And these street tacos, which I'll put on the skillet and kind of fry and fold over. Make them crunchy. Also some cheese and lettuce and tomato. I'm going to cut that up. And to go with this whole taco setup, I got Taco Truck Amber Lager. So that should be really good. In fact, we're going to crack that right now. Oh yeah, yikes. Taco Truck. Cheers. That was tasty. Alright. It's coming together really quick too. browning this meat here. A little taco seasoning. I'm gonna go pretty light on the mild taco seasoning here, and my skillet and this stuff. So. Okay, so while the taco meat simmers there, let me get this going. I had left my cutting board down in my backpack. I always leave it inside my backpack where the hydration reservoir is. It's just nice to know I got a cutting board all the time. It's the dollar store cutting board as well. So it's just a cheap one, but it works really well. It's really heavy duty. So 3 tacos, that should be pretty good. Right there. I like my tomatoes nice and big, so and we're just going to tear this up. Keep that simple. And my cheese is already pre-shredded. These are these large chunk Colby Jack cheese, so that'd be good. And we're going to be ready here in about a minute. Alright, so the mild seasoning. I don't know if this is something they actually use at their fast food restaurants, but thought I'd give it a try. Yeah, just a little dusting like that. There's a lot left here, so I will put this in the food canister for another time. It almost looks edible, doesn't it? A mini taco. That is nice and smooth. I do like that. It's pretty quiet too. Look, that's full blast on that. Turn it down a little bit, but nice and quiet, real smooth. Big burner on it too. Like I said, it is a little expensive, and I'm still kind of testing it, so. Over. Okay, now some assembly required. So let's put this together here. And because I have mild seasoning on it, I really don't need salsa. Actually, I did bring some salsa though. There we go. There we go. Alright, taco number 1. Look at that. Alright, taco on a rock there. That's pretty awesome. And we add the taco truck to that as well. So there we go. We do have a half moon out tonight. So that is really good. I really enjoy my meals in the backcountry. Something that's one of the highlights is looking forward to cooking and eating a meal while you're backpacking. The freeze-dried meals get the job done, especially for long trips, but they kind of just get the job done. That's the problem. All right, that was really good. time to get things cleaned up and get back to camp. Okay, I got everything taken care of. Got the bear canister put away. It's up about 50, 75 yards that way between a couple of big rocks. I wedged it in there. And I am getting ready to just relax for a little bit. I'm checking my flashlight. This is the Fenix 1500 lumens. Look at this thing. It's pretty amazing. Look at that. You can see the tops of these giant ponderosa pine trees. And there's the moon. Okay, so in the we're up in the Carson Pass area, which is a big divider, big pass over the Sierra Nevadas here south of Carson City where I live. And Kit Carson came through here in the winter of 1844 with John C. Fremont. They used to call him Frontier Fremont. He was an explorer. He mapped a lot of the West. And then Kit Carson was an explorer as well, but he was also a hunter and an Indian fighter is what they used to call him. He was a mountain man essentially, who was very skilled at what he did, and they came through in 1844 through this pass, and they were the first Europeans to see Lake Tahoe. So they were at a peak just west of here where I'm at called Red Lake Peak, and there's a red lake and there's a peak above that, and they got to the top of this peak and they could see Lake Tahoe from there. It was just gigantic, this ginormous lake, Emerald Lake in the middle of the Sierras, and so they were pretty excited about that. But it was a pretty tough journey getting through here in the winter. I don't know if it was Paiute Indians, but the Indians said, we recommend strongly do not go over there at this time of year, and they ignored the Native Americans and got into trouble. They ended up, I think they ate a couple dogs that they had with them, and they just struggled to get through. They were bringing some supplies to California to Fort Sutter, or Sutter's Mill, where the gold was, but the snow can be 20, 30 feet deep, and Donner Pass is just north of here, north of Lake Tahoe. So very interesting, but really a historic area, right? I mean, literally right over here is where they came through, and probably right through the meadow that I hiked through earlier this evening to get to the pass, because the pass is just that way, just a few miles. So next time I go backpacking, I'm going to go up here to the pass. It's really spectacular up there. I was going to go there last night, and I didn't have the right permit to go up into the Mokelumne wilderness, and so I ended up deciding not to risk it and go without a permit and all that. So I went back home, but I did get some nice photographs, and I found this meadow that I hiked through tonight, and so that inspired me to come back through this area, and then we're going to head back up there another time, maybe in the next week or two. So, but very interesting. Tomorrow morning I am going to get up early, get the coffee going, and we are going to get some pictures. We're going to hit this little peak behind me here. I cooked at the base of the peak, but it still goes a little higher. It's not huge, but I think it goes to 7,800, maybe 8,000 feet. And we're going to have some really spectacular views of the peaks around. There's some major peaks around where I'm at, so very cool. So all right, guys, we will see you guys in the morning. I'm going to wrap it up and go in bed and do a little reading. So have a good night. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I slept really good the last half of the night. It's cold this morning. It's pretty high elevation where I'm at, so I cannot see the temperature. My phone is out of range. Can't get any internet reception here, but it's, I don't know, it's gotta be 40 maybe. It's chilly. hit the snooze bar once at 5:45 and went back, so it's like 6 o'clock. Let's see, 6:05. 6:05. But I'm gonna go up that little ridge and get some pictures. Yeah, nice quiet night though. Nothing going on out there. No bobcats or nothing, so. All right, let's do it. Yeah. Sun is still coming up. East is that way. Check out this cool route here. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Like a sculpture. All right. Onward. See the creek winding right through the middle of it. Beautiful. Every direction there's mountains. This is quite the peak I'm on here. Look at this. It just drops off really dramatically here. It's more like a dome. It's a glacial formed dome, but yeah, you can see it just drops off. I'm not going to get any closer to that edge there. And over here, somebody set up this structure here, nice and flat right here, and then they put this wall around like that, like a windbreak, so they could put their tent right in there. Isn't that cool? There you can see it better from up here. So I may have to come back, put the tent right in there, and this is the view. This way, so that's a nice way to wake up. And at the top here, there's also a marker. Just somebody stacked some rocks up right there. But yeah, very cool. All right, get a couple shots and get some coffee. Also, as always, we have the GSI Ultralight Java Drip. That is the best way, short of bringing the coffee packs, which they work just fine. All right, there we go. Fresh brewed. Boy, it's going to be a nice day. Such great country up here. Just love it. A lot to explore. I was up on that ridge this morning, and I thought this would be a great place to come back to and go camp out in the middle of that meadow next to that stream. Might even be some good fishing out there, so cheers. So from that peak, I could really see that valley down below, and it's very accessible. And I don't know if too many people get into it because there's trees along the little highway over here, and then there's this little channel of valley, and then it opens up into this big valley with a creek in the middle of it. I thought that would be a perfect place to camp next time or in the future. So I may do that. But to a good day. Cheers. Yeah, I actually am going to be going back to work this morning. So I got about a 45-minute, 50-minute drive back to the house, and I work from home. So finish my coffee. I better cut out. But hey, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and we'll see you next time. And as always, keep hiking. Check this out, guys. It's July 16th and there's frost on these plants here. I don't know if you can see that, but a little bit of frost in the shade. It got pretty cold last night. A little colder than I thought, so all right, keep hiking.